What's going on today, guys? All right, so today what we're going to be doing is combining a lot of plants together. Yeah, I got some plants that's just around the room that are slowly kind of being forgot about, and I think might be on the urge of dying if I don't go ahead and figure out what I want to do with them. Um, in addition to that, I also have a Brazil down here, two of them that I was going to try to put them on a pole and let them grow, and I figured it's just more hassle. The moss pole that I used with the soil in it was just a hot mess, really. So I'm just gonna put all of these plants in one pot, or at least try to see if I could do that. Let's have some fun. So this is what we're gonna be using. If I get in here and it looks like I'm gonna need some more orchid bark, I do have some orchid bark mix over there, as well as some more down here. But it looks like I have a lot of stuff already inside of these mixes. So maybe when I combine it, I won't need as much soil as I think. And if so, then I'm just gonna add in some of my fertilizer mixture in here. But again, I wanna make sure it remains airy. But let's go ahead and get to the plant names. This right here is a Philodendron Brazil, both of these. This right here is a Philodendron green, or Florida green. These right here is just a pothos. I believe I was supposed to buy them as pearl and jade. Then they might be enjoy or enjoy, however way you pronounce it. Either way, that's what I have here. And this right here is a Philodendron painted lady, although she looks very bad. Again. All right, so I knocked the soil off of here because I don't want my mix in here. I don't want it to be have a lot of soil in it because it's going to retain a lot of moisture, which is going to be problematic for root rot. So that's why I like a real good chunky mix. Now, I'll say I have not repotted these since I bought them because I bought them on an impulse. They was on sale or around something that was on sale. Either way, I just paid like $6 a piece for them. And I had a plan to use them in a room, and then I changed my whole mind up and everything after that. So that was that. They have a great root system though, so they're doing great in the soil that it came in. So at least the plant will be healthy. Now, I have not been watering these like I was supposed to, and they did dry out before, and trying to get back to its normal beauty has been a little bit of a hassle, but this right here is a Florida green, and this is a mix that I did. You could tell by the chunky mix in here, and look at that. She is doing great. So this is what I want most of my mix looking like. So most likely we will have to add some type of mix because now looking at these are the only two that I can count on for the soil, and that's not going to do nothing for this because this is in a terrible mix too. All right, so now I'm just going to squeeze the bottom, and he is not happy at all. Yeah, I did not do a good job taking care of this one. Dry all the way out. I'm thinking maybe it's savable. Yeah, we're just gonna take that off. And this right here was one of the dumbest decisions I did. I thought I was doing something that I had seen, and I believe I just did it wrong because I know that when you touch the moss pole, the soil isn't supposed to be coming out. Also, I haven't been watering this either, so I've been slowly but surely getting away from doing moss poles because they do require you to water them if you want them to serve its purpose. And I actually don't want to spend a lot of time doing that anymore. I have done it for two of my plants, one of which is not even here anymore. It was the mother plant of my Statulona right here. We talked about this one, I think. Her right here. So the mother plant. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. And I didn't want to be lazy and not bring it all the way to the camera, but I do have my hands occupied and I don't want to get sidetracked. But anyway, yeah, it's some work keeping those moss poles moist. And when those plants depend on that to build their root system and then you stop, yeah, you kill your plants that way too. So if you're gonna do something, you gotta follow all the way through with it. All right, so this is the one that was a hot mess as well, because not only did I build this out of here, I also put an extension in here, which was just wrong. And I knew it was wrong when I did it, but I was like, I didn't know what else to do. And this is making a mess. I don't know. I hooked it on. Okay. Oh, well, I didn't account for the soil that's inside of here. So that's going to be a win because this is mainly bark mixture. Okay, so I can add a little bit of this to it. I just got happy. That's the thing I'm trying to do, is try not to have a lot of, okay, and these got roots going in the moss pole. Okay. Oh, well, take this out, move it over here, and just let that fall right on in there. I think that's the smartest thing I did the whole time. All right.